A live look at Chestnut Hill, Massachusetts, Alumni Stadium. EA Sports College Football just about a month into the season, and we are ready for this Week 4 clash. It's the Virginia Tech Hokies and the Boston College Eagles. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
Nestled into a beautiful neighborhood in Chestnut Hill, Massachusetts, Boston College is home to the Alumni Stadium. Seating 44,000, this is a petite but beautiful stadium in the ACC. Nice.
Thanks, Holly. Boston College lined up, ready to kick off and get things going. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Overton. He'll be stopped after picking up 5, and boy, did he lower those pads and keep those feet moving. This conference has a history of getting wacky, and the last thing you need to do is get off to a slow start in ACC play.
And what does everybody talk about every year, right? Like conference games, how much they matter, the familiarity with everybody around you. You can only start this one time, so let's bring that energy, bring that momentum. Who wants to start the season off right?
Well, the ACC's...
There's some room. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
They'll snap it on first down from the 35. This time he wants to throw. Pulls it in. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. And the Hokies moving quickly to the line. Takes the handoff. It's Overton. There he goes. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. The Hokies are flying down the field. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. The senior defensive tackle being looked at by medical personnel. Holly Rowe will keep us up to date on how he's doing. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Running inside. It's Overton. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
And a nice, solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
And how about setting the tone right there? Like you're going to cover this guy coming across the field, get it to him early on the first drive, let him know this playmaker is going to be touching the ball early and often, and he picks up the big game.
Blast is way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. So as they take a look at the injured player, we will take a timeout. They'll come to the line for the 8th snap on this opening drive, facing a 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. And the Hokies pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Might be calling a hot route. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Finds his big tight end. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. On the ground, it's Overton. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. On third and short, the power run here. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal. Big guy smells it, and he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Hokies! Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one.
And that is exactly what you love to see as a head coach, watching your offense take the field, first drive of the game, and you're methodical, and you take what the defense gives you. You make good decisions. You don't have negative plays. You don't have missed assignments. That shows your head coach that you are locked in and ready to go.
The Eagles' offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. And here comes the junior quarterback to get things into gear. They're putting the fortunes of this offense in. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30.
Ooh, and I love the running back here running into the blitz. He saw the extra defender. He was able to put his foot in the ground and make a miss. That was a good play.
Let's see what they've got on second down. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Faced with a third and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Wants to throw. It's McKenzie. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Boston College lining up to punt this one away.
Number 96 in punt formation to kick it away.
He'll take it on the return. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oaks. Virginia Tech opens this drive as the offense looks ready to go. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. The run inside. It's Overton.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Throws to the tight end. That's caught. It's Reynolds. Knocked down immediately, but a big gain down to the 45. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Virginia Tech is on top. Let's take a look at the numbers through the first quarter. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Keep it on the ground. Maybe a crease. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. The Hokies come to the line in the hurry-up.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for loss.
Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Quarterback making adjustments. Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted deep in his own end. Takes it the other way. He's at the 30. Past the 10. Touchdown, Eagles! What a play. Not only the interception, but the great return for the score. The extra point here would tie the game.
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. Coming out with it, it's Keith. He's brought down at the 16, would have been much better off to take the touchback. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do have it, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. This time he wants to throw. Got a man. It's Reynolds. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain. Short completion on first down, and here they are with 2nd and 8. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Davis. Could be an alley. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Part of the Hokies' DNA to rely on that ground game, sort of like a Kevin Jones type guy.
No doubt, and I think it's always what's made these offenses go. Like the running game, the versatility of the running game, but you got to have that bell cow that you can hand it off to establish it.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They're going to run it. Breaks into the open. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That is the junior tight end who they are taking a look at, and we'll have Holly Rowe check on his situation. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. And the Hokies go back to work after moving the chains through the air. The give to Davis. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up, get some movement at the point of attack, and find a little crease for your running.
The give to the back. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half.
And this drive, this offense is really focused on physicality, man. Running the football, look at right here, right up the gut. Nice play, nice job just controlling the line of scrimmage, putting a drive together. This offense really doing a good job right now.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Timeout called by the Eagles. It's their first. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this third down play. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. On third and long, try to convert through the air. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Now on fourth down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Looking downfield, it's McKenzie. Under fire. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now, here's second and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Got his man down the middle. He's brought down quickly, minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Let's see what call they have on third and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Got out of trouble and throws. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Intercepted, and he's got a convoy with him. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. A pick six. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, and he didn't. The pick six.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
The Eagles offense now ready to start the drive. Running out of time here in the first half, and they do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this drive. You're down in the game. There's obviously a lot of football left, David, but on this drive, in this 2-minute situation, best players got to touch the ball.
And this could get into pressing mode, right? Like you go into the half down a couple of scores, it starts to, the pressure really mounts. Good opportunity to take some of that pressure off, get some momentum, energize this squad going into halftime.
It's first and 10 from the 38-yard line. Back to pass, it's McKenzie. Rushes on him. The throw. Makes the grab. He stopped right at the 50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's first down. BC uses a timeout here. It's second of the half. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Still running at the 40. Hits the slide, got the first down with his feet.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big third down conversion by this offense.
And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. The Eagles with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Wants to throw, they'll have to be efficient against the clock. Complete along the sidelines, and that'll be good enough for the first down. throw him to the spot, and that's exactly what he did to pick up the first down.
And that's so many hours of doing this together. You know exactly when he's going to break on that out route. You know what kind of speed he has because you've thrown it so many times. Nice rhythm and timing, and you could tell that was experience between receiver and quarterback.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
He's got it. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. In the gun and looking to throw on third down. He is brought down and sacked. That is not the offense's ideal way to finish up the half, but we'll head to the locker room. The Hokies will kick it off to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Holly, what's the story as we start this second half?
Hey guys, the Eagles head coach told me coming out of the locker room, their defense has done a terrific job so far, and today they're kicking off here to start the second half. That defense has got to step up again because they are facing a really stout running game. They've done a good job in the first half, but I will let you know how this continues to build here in the third quarter. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking downfield, it's McKenzie. Quarterback now breaking the field. At the 35, he's got room. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Boston College right back to the line.
And they're going to need a lot more of this to get back in this football game. They're trailing. They're trying to make plays. I like the decision-making of the young man. Don't force the football. You already got to make big plays. The defense knows it, too. Nice job pulling it down, scrambling, getting the first down. Now you got to keep it going.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to...
Makes the catch, and he's free. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. This Boston College offense has it working. They run the reverse. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. There is a man still down. It's a Hokie, and they'll stop play to check on him. They'll line up for a second down play. Back to pass. Byers on the move. And the timing just a hair off. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. Running inside, it's Dickens. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down.
Yeah, that's a really good job by the defense because when you get in that third and medium area, listen, you got to be worried about the run and the pass. Did a good job playing both, got it stopped, now forcing a fourth down.
With a double-digit deficit here in the second half, they're going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires to the big fella. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. And the Eagles come to the line with a new set of downs. Using his legs, it's Dickens. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And you gotta love this defensive performance so far. Done such a good job against a running back that you saw last week, man. He can go off. He can make big plays. He can chew some yardage up and keep an offense on schedule. Nice job by this defense locking in and shutting down the run game so far.
Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Back to throw, it's McKenzie. Unloads to the wideout. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the first down?
And that's a nice job by this offense. They got to find a way to continue to string good plays together. They've had a few, but they haven't put 3, 4, 5, 6 together, putting a drive like this together. Now, let's go pay this thing off and punch it in the end zone.
Off play action on first down. Grab behind the line. It's right. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. That is the senior tight end who's shaken up. We'll have Holly Rowe check on him. And after that last completion netted a big fat 0, they're looking at 2nd and 10. Motion from the wideout. The play action fake. Using his feet to buy time. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain.
Well, this defense is not going to be patient with this quarterback. They know that they have to affect him, and they have to dictate to him. So that time, they send the blitz. They're not even giving him an opportunity to sit back there and peruse the field. They flush him out. They're able to rally to him, get him down to the ground. I like the aggressive nature of the defense here.
And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. Absolutely center cut. They're back to within a touchdown. 17-10 is the score.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Here comes the Hokies offense to start this possession. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the tight end. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27.
Man, nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly, understanding the big fella's open. And the big fella, I don't mean an offensive lineman anymore. That's what tight ends used to be. It's just an extension of the O-line. These guys are now extensions at receiver. They can make big plays, get him the ball, run after the catch. First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
From inside the 40 at the 37, it's first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Green. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. And the Hokies come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Headed to the edge, it's Davis. Gets it inside the 25, down to the 22-yard line with a pickup of 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Give to the running back. Finding some room. Headed to the end zone. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Hokies.
Hey, we we know football gets harder when you start to get in the red zone and the field shrinks. Who needs that? Break the long touchdown run. Nice job by the back, seeing the hole, exploding through, getting a long touchdown run.
Number 17, set to kick this one away.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
And it's been a struggle for the run game for this offense. Man, this is something they hang their hat on. You saw last week, you saw the highlights, and just give it to the running back. Let him do his thing. Haven't been able to get him going. I don't know what's going on, but they got to find a way to get their talented back some space so he can make some plays.
Throws to the wideout. On target over the middle. And they make the tackle, not before he gets the first down. Now let's see if they rush to the line or let the time run out here in the third. That's it for this period, and it's Virginia Tech on top. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Dropping back, it's McKenzie. Got a man, it's right. And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chain.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock. That is at a premium for this offense.
Boston College coming to the line after moving the chains. Wants to throw on first down. Pocket breaking down. Oh, sticks that big mitt up there and grabs it. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions, got to continue to get these first downs, move quick, don't be in a hurry, but they've got to keep the accelerator down because they need some explosive plays.
It's complete to the right.
You know, when you're throwing those out routes, it's tough. You got to drop that thing in the bucket. You don't have a lot of space near that sideline. You got to be really accurate. Great job by the quarterback leading him towards the sideline, hitting him for a good gain.
The Eagles with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Virginia Tech wants to take a moment. They called their 2nd timeout. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Throwing right. Got it. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up. They come through with the explosive play, and they'll have the first down, but we see a man who is slow to get up, and let's check on him. That is the senior offensive lineman who's shaken up. Holly Rule will check on his condition. Boston College will try to get it in on a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass-happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
Looking to throw, it's McKenzie. Makes the grab on the left. He gets it in. Touchdown, Eagles. The Eagles land a counter punch.
Man, it's so nice to have guys out wide that you just trust that you can feed the football, and this guy will do the rest, will cross that goal line, will take care of you, make you look like a genius. That's that kind of guy right there.
On the run from inside his own 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. That last score the defense allowed made it a one-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20.
Yeah, and he's shown you a little bit of everything today. Shows you why he's a really good back, and the line's paved some holes, and he's right at 99 yards. And the way this game's going with the lead, he's going to get a few more touches, break that century mark, and when you do, you have a great chance of winning football games.
Motion from the wide receiver. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Pulls it in. It's Brown. Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down. The Hokies will hustle to the line. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Third down is coming. Now a little bit farther to go after the penalty. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. And the Hokies will try to pin them back with the punt. The punters have had the day off up to this point, first one of the game. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. So the Boston College offense makes its way onto the field. They fought their way back. A scoring drive, the stop, and now a chance to pull even on this drive late. To the air, it's McKenzie. Makes the catch. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
And you've created some great momentum, getting the stop, forcing the punt, now getting it back to your offense. Your offense starting to get in a groove. Late in the game, you need some big plays.
Just wonder how much panic there is right now on the defensive side of the football, too. Because of what you just said, David, they can feel and sense the momentum leaving them right now with the lead. So someone defensively better step up here soon and make a play. You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
Here's the pressure. Gets rid of it. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
Yeah, and a really good job by the defender, understanding the ball's coming. I got to break on it and go, and not try to intercept it and make a bad play. He swats it down and makes sure that's an incompletion.
Sends it back in motion. Wants to throw it. Quickly to the tight end. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
And this offense has definitely got to take a second right here and understand This is the most important play of the game. It's 4th down. We got to get the first down over the clock and the time running. They got to make sure they get a conversion here.
Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. And that decision will be questioned for a while. This game is so close to being salted away if the offense can just run out the clock. Might have a chance. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45.
And this is the part of the game where you could really see this guy take over, right? Like, you've got the lead, the big running back. He's physical in the 4th quarter, starting to get a little bit tired. Let's see if he can keep this going.
Timeout called here on defense, so they'll have a couple remaining in addition to the 2-minute stoppage to try to maximize time and get the football back. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. The run inside. It's Davis. So they'll use a timeout here. 1 more remaining, and of course the 2-minute stoppage coming up as well.
This offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. And they got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. The offense changing the play. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Finds a soft spot in the middle. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. It is perfect, and that will extend their lead even further.
Number 17, set to kick off.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll move the wide receiver. Dropping back, it's McKenzie. Fires to the middle. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
And it's nice to play defense when you know it's a passing situation. They've got to throw the football. They don't have another option. You could tell they took advantage of that, played great D, broke on the football, and forced the INT and put one nail in the coffin.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they used their 3rd and final timeout. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. You got to believe they just want to run it, take care of the football, and keep that clock moving on 2nd and 9. Makes the grab in their space. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal.
Man, it's so nice to have a guy late in games that you know you can trust. Game on the line. Just need to get 1 first down. And Palmer, they could run it. They could play it safe. But they give it to their dude, and he delivers.
And that's a play that they can run in their sleep, too. Something they practice all week long. They carry it in their playbook each and every week. It's a good play.
And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
And the extra point splits the uprights. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. It has been a rather forgettable day that's finally coming to a close, David.
Yeah, it's been an awful day. I mean, just not functioning well.
And that is interception number 3 on the day. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
This is a beautiful situation for the defense. When you're up by 2+ scores and you're in this situation, you know exactly what is coming. It's going to be a pass. They have to because the clock is their enemy. Great job playing pass, forcing the interception, almost putting the nail in the coffin.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Might be changing the route. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
And sometimes you see great shooters, and they get on fire, and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell in complete control of this offense.
Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. The Hokies looking to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He's got it. 1st down and more. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. And the Hokies want to move quickly.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Looking to the big tight end. Complete to the left. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal. And they don't have to go for a touchdown here with this little time left and with the lead, but they might anyway. Finds his big tight end. Touchdown, Hokies! And the beatdown has ensued. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
Number 17, set to advance on the football.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. This has been a really disappointing performance, David, no question about that, but they can find some positives.
Yeah, and every time you watch the tape, you know, Jesse, coaches are pointing out, look at this. This was open if we'd have just ran the details to the right route, hung on to the football. Little things can make a big difference.
Yeah, that's why they call it a game of inches, David, but I'll say this.
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Timeout called by the defense. 13 seconds to go.
And, man, is that a just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and it makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. With the clock running, this should be the final play. Likely a lost cause, but they'll throw it again. He wants a big play here late. And the pass is dropped and incomplete, and that's going to do it. Clock has struck 0, and the ball game is over. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep pouring on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players. More physical, they were faster, and it shows today.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.
it.